Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today, we got a beauty for you. This is the MusicMan Saber Classic. Nicely lent to my channel by Low End Lobster. You may have seen his video on this bass, but we're going for my take today. So anyways, the MusicMan Saber. This was the first bass that came out after the Stingray. So late 70s, like 1978, and it's a two pickup version of the Stingray, kind of. The body's a little bit different shape. I think it's a little smaller, and it's while the pickup here is an 8-pole pickup, it's covered as opposed to the exposed pole pieces on the Stingray, and the neck pickup is not a duplicate pickup. It has 16 pole pieces. So it's like a double stacked jazz bass pickup up here. And there's also a dummy coil buried there underneath that cancels the pickup. Yeah, cancels the hum, excuse me, when the pickup's in single coil mode. But we'll get to that in a little bit. It's got a interesting way of switching up the pickups. So we have a 5-position switch, similar to like a Stratocaster. And what you have is first position, back all the way to the bridge, is the bridge pickup. Makes sense? Position 2 is your bridge pickup and the back coil of the neck pickup. So it's kind of what Lakeland made famous when they started making their basses. You know, a single coil and the double and the humbucker setup. So Lakeland mode. In the center is both pickups full on. The next position 4, is just this back coil combined with the dummy coil. So you have a single coil sound with no hum. And all the way up is neck pickup. The preamp is pretty much, I think, the same as the Stingray. You have your treble and your bass. And it is boost and cut, but there's no center detente, which is what MusicMan did and Leo Fender did at the time, so you kind of have to guess where the midsection is, and it's hard to not, you know, most basses with the preamps have a notch in the middle, so you can kind of get a rough idea of where your sound is if the knobs get moved, so you kind of just have to twiddle till it sounds well. Sounds good, excuse me. And of course you have your volume. We have a ash body, very nice. Oops, I forgot to wipe it down before the video, sorry. It has an ash body with a nice sunburst finish, tortoiseshell 3-ply pick guard, and you got your steel control plate here. You have a very nice flamed maple neck, and you have your standard MusicMan tuners. Now, this is not a true reissue. It's kind of similar to what G&L is doing with their CLF research, excuse me. So it's a combination of a lot of the old style with a bunch of new things. And some of the new things that are included are the compensated nut, which I forget when MusicMan came out with it. But you do have your classic MusicMan logo here. And you also get, on the back, 6-bolt neck mounting, as opposed to 3 or 4 that the original had. So some modern amenities, but more or less the basic old style. They stuck with the classic screw-on battery cover. So no quick change batteries going on here. And they also have the classic MusicMan bridge with the built-in mutes, which is nice, but it's kind of a pain in the neck. Unlike the Rickenbacker, where it just has 2 screws and it's pretty easy to do. This one here, you have to adjust the mute on each individual string, which, you know, if you're going to be muting, you know, you're going to be living with it for a while. So, hey, there you go there. But otherwise, I mean, it's a moderate weight. I didn't weigh it. Probably around between 8 and 9 pounds, maybe around 9 pounds or so, I'd say. Rough guesstimate. Action sets up real nice and low, but there it is, a pretty bass. Now, this is a reissue that is no longer available, unfortunately. MusicMan brought these out in like 2013, and then maybe 4 years. I know by 2017, I'm pretty sure they were gone from the lineup, unfortunately. It's a pretty cool bass. You don't see a lot of them out in the wild. Their prices now, of course, there's rarity involved, so the price has gone up. And, you know, it's a very different way of doing the two pickup setup than MusicMan does on their other basses. So it's not really a two pickup Stingray, excuse me. There's variations in how the things are done. So it's got a kind of a bit of unique sound. So let's plug it in and check it out. All right, so we're plugged into my Mesa D800 and going direct pre-EQ. So you're getting natural sound of the bass right into the recorder. Quick note before I start, as I said, this bass was lent to me by Low End Lobster. And when I got it, it had a set of gunky MJC Ironworks strings on it. Real needed refresher. So we have a brand new, fresh set of Ernie Ball Super Slinkies, which may or may not be the ones that came on. I'm not sure. These are the 45 to 100s. It may have been 105 from the factory, but these are pretty close. That's my preferred gauge right now. As I've aged, I've fallen in love with the 100E string for whatever reason. I used to be a 105 guy, but yeah. So brand new, fresh strings just put on before the video. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, so first off, we're going with the EQ rolled off all the way and both pickups right in the center. So let's see what that sounds like. Not bad for EQ all the way off, huh? All right, I'm going to go through each pickup first with the EQ back all the way, just for the heck of it. So this is the bridge pickup, EQ rolled all the way off. Now, we're going to the bridge and the back coil of the neck pickup. Play the same thing every time, sorry. We already did both pickups. This now is the single coil, back coil of the neck pickup. I like that sound. And here is the neck pickup, both coils. So that kind of gives you a little rundown of the bass sound. Bass, haha. Pretty usable sounds there. I can tell you my favorite is the single coil, but let's do this. I'm going to go start from the first position. I'm going to do my best to guess about where the EQ centers are, and we're going to go through each position. So first, bridge. Position 3. Position 4. And position 5. All right, now for the heck of it, we're going to boost the EQs all the way up and do the same exercise. Four. Position 3. Position 2. I think I screwed up those last ones. I realize I'm going through this and I'm confusing myself with the positions. That's position 4. That one is position 4. I think I called position 2 position 4 before, and position, yeah, whatever. And position 5, neck. Okay, so I mean, I could be here all day doing all the different combinations of each one. I don't think you want to see that, but let me know if you do. What I could say is, wow, this preamp sounds exactly like I expect a MusicMan preamp to sound like, because it's a MusicMan preamp, right? A lot of snap and good gut punch there, and that scooped out mid sound, since you're boosting the high and the low frequency, so you get the illusion of a scoop mid there. I tell you, my favorite is position 2, single coil. I'm going to back off the treble a little, going to leave the bass all the way up. Yeah, back the bass off a little, pull the treble back more. That's single coil, position number 4. Here's position number 1, the bridge. Get that stingray thing going. Yeah. Nice, nice. There's a lot of versatile sounds in this instrument. Gotta say, MusicMan is known for their quality and also for weird runs with basses. They seem to introduce basses and discontinue them with some strange regularity. With obviously the Stingray being the core bass and the bongo being the number 2 bongo. I'm not sure why they discontinued this model. I mean, I guess they're a smaller company, all handmade and yada yada and that stuff. So they got to pick and choose, kind of like with the Caprice and the Cutlass that they had a few years ago, the PJ and the P bass, which are really good instruments. Again, though, no longer made, and so for owners that want to sell them, the used market then heats up because there's no way you can get those basses without getting them used. But if you want a nice versatile bass in your quiver, I would say definitely check out a MusicMan Sabre. I think they're going used around $2,000, so they're not cheap. If you see one at a good price, grab it or check it out. Well worth it if you're into it. It's not really a 2 pickup Stingray. It's different. They have 2 pickup Stingrays. This is a totally different take on how the how a 2 pickup bass is. Pretty cool. There's a lot of innovative stuff and a little bit different ways of doing things back in the 70s and early 80s. And like I said, MusicMan Sabre Classic. I would recommend it if you can find one. So again, if you like what you see, click a like, share, subscribe, check out my playlist of other reviews, and leave a comment. Rock on. What the fuck?